You see, it's a hard task to find a bag that looks good and functions just how you want. WANDRD was built out of that frustration to find a solution for this problem, bringing us the WANDRD PRVKE, or PRVKE. They don't like their vowels, so it's kind of hard to confirm. If it's anything else, that'd be weird. You can use this bag for everyday carry, but it's made with the photographer in mind. So you can get this bag in a 21 or a 31. This is the 31, and you can also get an optional camera cube with it, which I recommend. You can organize your photo gear, your laptop gear, and then if you have a 31 liter, you'll have room for a bit more. And with a tough exterior and a padded interior, it's gonna keep whatever you have in there safe. And pro tip, if you order from our shop, it actually comes with the camera cube. So it has a lot of pockets and a lot of things going on with it, which at the first I was not so keen on because I'd freak out when there's a lot of options. WANDRD was nice enough to cater to people like me and provide instructions on how this bag works. And actually, once I learned the ins and outs and what all the buckles were for and all the zippers and pockets, I was pretty astounded. You can keep it as simple or as complex as you'd like. That's pretty cool. Like, they're really smart. Toughness of an outdoors bag, the functionality of a tech bag, and put it all together with the photographer in mind, and made it look good in the process. So let's get into it about the WANDRD PRVKE. Let me show you what I'm packing. We'll start at the back side. The first thing I'm doing here is attaching the hip straps. They're optional and come with the bag, and I appreciate the comfort it provides, so I clipped them in. Now, as you'll see in the forthcoming packing sequence, there's a lot of pockets and straps, which I'll go over them all later in this video. But for now, we're at the back hidden pocket, where I threw my phone and wallet in, then I flipped it over to the keys pocket, clipped my keys in, and left them in there. In this mid-sized top pocket, I'll throw in my laptop charger and some pins. And now I'll flip it over to this side, just kidding, this side, and I'm gonna bring my water bottle along. Shout out to the homies at the climbing gym. You're probably not watching this. We'll open up the back here, and this has a tablet sleeve where I can put my 11-inch iPad Pro, and right behind it, there's a laptop sleeve where I put my 15-inch MacBook Pro in, and with a Velcro strap to hold them both in there. And now we open up to the camera cube where I put my 5D Mark II in with a Zeiss 28mm, a hard drive, and a cord. By the way, all these are Velcro and bendable, and you can customize them to however you like. So with that, I made a spot for my 70-300 and threw that in as well, and of course, some batteries to stay juiced. We'll zip that sucker up, we'll zip the back up, and now we're at the top of the bag, which is a roll top. I threw in my book and journal, and by the way, this thing goes so deep you can't even see what I threw in there, but I promise it's all in there. Gotta stay warm out there, so I threw in my Arcturus jacket. And then my main camera, a 5D Mark IV with a 24-70 Mark II. We'll roll that sucker down, cinch it up, and finish off by putting a tripod on the side of the bag with the tripod straps. And there you have it. That's what I'm packing. Now, just like you, I was wondering, what is their deal with vowels? They exclude the E out of WANDRD, but leave it in PRVKE and take out the O in PRVKE. I was perplexed, and it turns out WANDRD.com, with all the vowels there, was gonna cost them $20,000. So they knocked off a couple vowels at the end, just both E's, and spent $10 on WANDRD.com. These guys literally saved $9,995 a vowel by knocking off 2 of them and making their company WANDRD without the E's. That's just good business. From saving money on URLs to making really good backpacks, they know what they're doing. So anyways, let's talk about the WANDRD PRVKE. First, they made this bag with a ton of access points. You can roll this thing up and down for top access, and then also you can cinch it down to keep it tighter. Keeps things snug and from juggling around. You got side access as well. You can get into where that camera cube goes and access your camera real quick. Whoa! You got back access. As the side access is meant more for just accessing your camera. Let's say you want to switch lenses, so you can open up that back side, access all your camera gear in that camera cube, and even stuff in the top pocket as well. Find the gear you want and keep going. And then the last way, excuse me. And then they made this way to access it that I like to call concession stand style. You access it through that back pocket just like you saw, but you wear it on the front of yourself, and then there's some straps that will hold it in place as you open it up, and you look like a concessions person at a baseball game. I feel like one of those people who walk around at baseball games. Peanuts! But this is really cool because you can do it on the go. You can literally just have like almost a table in front of you with your gear on there, make the changes you want, and then keep going. So ice cold beer. Pretty slick design by WANDRD, and if you don't want to do that, you can actually remove those straps. Moment anamorphics. So that covers the accessibility, and let's talk about the durability and the comfort of this bag. So the materials on the outside of this bag are super tough. It's made out of 1680D ballistic nylon, as well as waterproof tarpaulin. And if you don't know what Tarpaulin is, I didn't know either. In fact, my 8th grade math teacher was named Mr. Tarpaulin, so I was kind of concerned that they used him in the creation of this bag, but I looked it up. Tarpaulin is just a fancy word for tarp, so basically it's just gonna keep your stuff dry. So just to be clear, my 8th grade math teacher is totally not harmed in the making of this bag. He's probably retired, thriving in Tahiti.
Just out there, got a couple waves, body surfing.
Anyways, there's a rainfly. They decided to throw in a rainfly too, which I was kind of surprised by because this is one of the most waterproof bags I think we've ever looked at on this YouTube channel. But with that too, they put thick padding around these edges to keep all your gear up there protected. There's a thick pad in the middle too. It's just thick padding inside, man. Very thick padding on the straps. You have thick padding on the back as well. You have the chest straps right here that already come on it. And it also comes with waist straps. Comfort is a big deal to me because I'm usually weighing it down with a lot of gear. And this thing, it feels like a big old hug when you kind of weigh it down, so no complaints. So the last thing about this bag is the custom organization you can do to it, as well as all the pockets it comes with. And there's so many details that went into it that it would just be a long time to go thoroughly in depth. So I'm just gonna rapid fire each and every pocket and detail you need to know about this bag. It has a water bottle pocket where you can just unzip it and slide it right in. It has tripod buckles on both sides, so if the water bottle pocket is in use, no worries. It has a front zip pocket, which I haven't actually used, but you can put like a magazine in there if you still order magazines. It has a keys pocket, which is self-explanatory. It has a back top pocket. I threw my laptop charger and some pins in there. It has a secret pocket. Throw your wallet, phone, passport in there. It has a rainfly pocket, keeps your rainfly. All the zippers are waterproof. You can access your camera from the side pocket or access it from that back way, which brings us to the inside. You got the camera cube area, which I highly recommend you snag one because it just makes the bag all that more functional. Organization-wise, Velcro inserts, you can customize it and blah, 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 blah. Above the camera pocket, you got the top pocket, which you can just store stuff. It's kind of an open hole. You have a laptop pocket, but you also have a tablet pocket, which I'm a big fan of. I always bring my iPad everywhere. I think that's all the pockets. Oh, on the waist strap, you have these pockets where you can throw in like SD cards, batteries, etc. So many things to know about this bag, and I'm sure I forgot at least 1 or 2 or 7. So to slow things down just a bit, let's talk about the camera cube. Hey! Ooh, that does not sound good. So this is the camera cube, and it actually has a strap you can throw on it to carry it like a sling bag. I regret to inform you I don't have the strap at the moment, so I can't display it, but that is yet another feature to add to the list. It has those Velcro inserts with these folding folders, dividers, I don't know what you call them. Basically, you can make this exactly how you want it to be. I had my batteries right here in this pocket, and I had a hard drive right here that just slid into that top portion. The dividers bend and fold, so you can literally make it how you want. I think that's it on that. That might be it on that, on the whole thing. That's a wrap. Oops. So that's all you need to know about the WANDRD PRVKE bag. It comes in the 31 or the 21 liter. Today we were looking at the 31 with the camera cube, which again, I recommend getting it just because you're gonna be able to utilize that bottom portion so much more with it. And from our shop, you can get the 31 and it comes with the camera cube. But if you get the 21, you can also get the camera cube from our shop, up to you. You got tremendous access where you can snag stuff from every direction around your bag. You got the durability and the comfort, protecting it from the elements, as well as keeping your gear inside safe and snug. And then you got that custom organization, the 3064 pockets they have going, but you can make it function just as well as you need it to. And that's really the beauty of this bag. As complicated or as simple as you want. So that is all I got to say about the WANDRD PRVKE. Again, we looked at the 31 liter, and you can check it out in the Moment shop today. And that's all I got to say. I think I've ended a couple videos like that. I kind of like that rhyme scheme. Might keep that going. It's kind of like Wheel of Fortune. It's this game that most of you are probably too young to remember. You had to guess this phrase up on the screen.
I'll take an S.
$500 for each of the 2 S's.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Whoa!
You had to buy the vowels though. Consonants were free, but you had to buy the vowels.
I'd like to buy an A.
There's one A.
And so when it came to WANDRD, spin the wheel, stop, and they're like, I would not like to buy a vowel, please. They do that a bunch of times and save $10,000 per vowel. Walk away the winners.
I'm gonna buy a vowel, please. A W, Z, O, an O.
Brilliant moves.